Alright, so in continuing on what you can do on your turn, we talked a little bit about how movement works and how you could attack a wall. We're going to talk about power cards and how you use them. Okay, each power card does something different, and each faction has some different cards as well as some shared cards. Now, to play a power card, what you would do is you would pay the gold cost, and that's the gold cost there. Okay, you'd pay that, and then you'd be able to use the card. Some cards have different restrictions, so you want to make sure you pay attention to that. The symbol over to the right is how much magic it costs. So if you're the Arcanist or the Undead factions, okay, you'll want to be also paying attention to any magic cost that it may cost. And that's how you play power cards. Okay, now let's talk about melee battle. Now in this example, I've got an infiltrator attacking a warrior knight. Now, on my turn, I'm attacking, okay? Melee battle is simultaneous. Now, I have an attack of 1, so here is my my 1 attack dice, okay? Now, the warrior knight has an attack of 2. So his dice pool would be this plus 1 battle dice. So I'm going to just go ahead and roll first, okay? And let's just see what happens. Okay, I got a miss. The warrior knight is now going to attack back at the same time. Okay, he also got a miss. Okay, now that's it. Okay, if you miss, once you attack him, okay, you can no longer keep attacking with your same unit. Now the reason why he was able to fight back is because it's called the melee counterattack. Okay, so a unit can only counterattack once per player turn. If I had another unit that kind of joined the fray after he attacked him, the warrior knight can no longer attack back. That's a key strategy. Okay, so let's say I was going to attack the warrior knight now on the same turn. My dark miner has an attack of 1. Okay, let's say I rolled a hit. The warrior knight is going to take a wound, and because the warrior knight had already counterattacked earlier on my turn, he can't counterattack again. And once you have enough wounds on a unit, it's destroyed. Okay, and damage is persistent on structures as well as units. Okay, now the warrior knight does have a special ability called armor, and we won't really go into that, but he has an opportunity to negate one of the damages because he's wearing armor. Okay, so that's basically how melee battle works. Now there are some instances where 2 units are going to share the same space temporarily. If you remember from an earlier video, I had moved my infiltrator to this battlefield this location +2 draw that had peasants. Now what would happen is they both fight simultaneously until one of them is destroyed or both of them. So that the defending unit will always get to counterattack in these special situations. Same thing if let's say I moved into this spot and there was another Dark Force player with a unit here, we would keep fighting until there was a winner. Okay, and those are basically the only 2 situations where you would have something where you would keep fighting until one person is destroyed or both are destroyed. Okay, and so that basically wraps up melee battle and how that's resolved in Storm the Castle.